What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Mabinogi. Okay, I had this crazy, idea. I was like, I was sitting in McDonald's as I do, and I was sipping on my Dr. Pepper as I do, and so this idea came to me. I was like, I really like when people provide feedback on my videos. I really like getting the feedback from videos, and I was like, you know what? You know how I could Okay, that was really sad. I did not mean to do that. You know what? You know how I could get feedback is if I actually made videos. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it was really I'd I'm not one to believe that like an epiphany happens and like your whole life is changed by just one moment, but I'm pretty sure my whole life just changed from one moment. So anyways, yeah. I was doing the generation after G9, G10, I guess it's called. I don't know. I don't know. Uh Anyways, I was doing that one, and so the quest I'm on right now actually isn't that bad. It's like collect the something. Oh, the cubes of hope or something. To fill out the journal. That quest isn't hard. That quest isn't bad. I've actually already done it. Um, well, okay. There's two meanings behind that. I've done it in the past, and I've already gotten all the cubes. I just didn't actually pick them up because I was getting artifact boxes from the dungeon, which I don't know if it's patched. But if you want to do some exploring, because there's not a lot of information on the wiki about those artifact boxes that you get after dungeons, or at least there wasn't when I was doing this. But yeah, you most likely get a legendary artifact box, and it's like a full Karu dungeon run. So you also get books, and I made quite a bit of money off of that, and I still have a lot of the books. But like I literally had like a party in Dunbarton, and I gave like 4 copies of the meditation. What's it called? Is it called Karu Meditation? I don't know, but I gave like 4 copies of it out, and I've sold it for like 800K in the past. And I was like, you know what? I don't need money. And I actually didn't have a lot of money. I invested in a lot of things. This character actually has very little money, but because it's all on different characters. Because I've gone over this. I cannot stick to a character apparently. However, a big moment happened. God, I need to finish a train of thought. You know what? This is going to be a long video. I can already tell because I just want to talk. That's all I want to do right now. And yeah, so I gave out all the copies of the books, no, it's called Nubis Meditation. There we go. No, that's not the one. That's not the one that was 800K. Eternal Rest. What the fuck was that? Freaking control panel. I'm alt tabbing. Yeah, someone pointed out. This was a while back. Someone points out I press alt all the time, and you're right. And I even did that before, like I got the CP checker or looker adder, CP reader. There we go. Um, I liked. It was just easier for me to read people's names when it was bolded and like clicking on items. Like I just do it by default and I don't even notice. Um, yeah, but Eternal Rest, I gave out 3 copies, and then I was gonna give out a 4th, but it cost like 12,000 to withdraw it or something. Okay, what do I need to do for this quest? Oh, read the author's notebook. Banana. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the story, because I can literally just read it, and I'll probably be able to understand it better if I just read it. Is this one of the things where I have to wait? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. What was I going on? Oh yeah, money. I I I did not realize how little gold, or not how little gold. Like I normally don't keep a lot of gold, but I like to invest in things, like invest in gear or these, shadow crystals or I like weapons, which I guess is gear, or like doll bags. But then, but I bought like two two Mari doll bags for like a couple mil each, and I gave them to a friend, and a Ruari one. I gave 3 doll bags to this friend, and then I step 5'd fire level something siege penetrating night lance and gave that to the same friend. And okay, use the Avon feather. Gave that to the same friend, and then I had a set of Dustin that I gave to a friend that I had bought. Uh, Royal Knight Armor. I have gotten Royal Knight Armor for... I've got Royal Knight Armor several times. And I have never actually worn Royal Knight Armor on this character. But I have worn Royal Knight Armor on my Giant for like 2 weeks. And then I gave it to my girlfriend to sell. Or my girlfriend at the time to sell. And yeah, so that was like 5 mil. It was 5 mil back then. I don't know what it's worth now. And yeah, that was the thing. And in exchange, she gave me Air Revolver pages, which I did not use till recently. So quite the investment, you know. But like on this character, I think I've well, I guess technically someone owes me 5 mil, but not really. I mean, I don't care. Um, but I have like 2 mil in this character's bank, and then the rest are on other accounts. And then 2 mil and almost 300k, and that's it. Uh, yeah, that's my life. But yeah, like the only weapon I have is my Black Dragon Knight sword. And then I have Dustin, which has 1 durability, so I never use it. And I don't want to repair it. Well, I do want to repair it, but I'm gonna get Royal Knight Armor. Like I don't care anymore. It's not even that Royal Knight Armor is the best armor. I think it is, or well, for like warriors, anyways. But my actual influence is just I want to move on from Dustin because repairing it is just it's too much effort, man. I don't like actually my Dustin right now isn't even blessed, but back when I kept it blessed, or like I played enough to care about my gear, which I will start playing again. Wait, is this actually hard? These missions are scaled, right? To where it's hard? I just remember having issues with like a role play mission or something. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my life. Oh yeah, but then I don't have like any gear in my pets. I just have fally ass fragments, some enchant boondles, some of this stuff. Shadow Hunter's Phoenix Firewand? I do not know why I have that. Oh, because it has 15 durability? I should... Is there a way to just get an enchant off an item without destroying it? Probably, but I'm not good. Ooh, Dex plus 20. I know why I kept that. And a Forgotten Mage's Gem, a microphone, some of these things. gems, the sheep stuff. I have not used a single one of those popcorns. What, honey butter corn chips? Yeah, I haven't used a single one of those. And then I got some bohemian ware, which is a friend gave it to me. And if you're watching, if you are that friend, honestly, I'll probably never use this because 1-1 is just, I don't think I could make it work. I do not think I could make it work. There's got to be like 4 pieces. There's a hair, gloves, and shoes. So if I got 3-3, if I got 3-3 on the hair, the boots, and the gloves, I could make it work. But that, I don't think I want to invest in that. And these used to be all full of potions, and then this one has mana potions in it. Oh, this has some stuff. The bat dress, a night lance, and a demonic lance, which I actually just used for training. The only reason I have this is because I actually have 2 of them. I might have sold the other one just to like an NPC shop. Hold on, I'm actually going to pause for a minute because I'm going to look up what I have to do in this generation, and I'm going to get something to drink, and then I'll be back. I'm back, guys. Are you back? Okay, that's good. So I looked a little farther. We're going to have to go, or we're going to finish this scene, and then we're going to have to finish Sire, Basic, something like that. So we're gonna have to go to the real world, apparently. Was that the whole thing? That's great. So I don't actually think, I was trying to remember, I don't actually think I finished what I was trying to say, with the first topic. That is, the reason why I'm not collecting the cubes for the whatever it's called is simply because the next mission after that you have to go with 2 people, and it's not that I can't find a person, I don't wanna, you know, I don't want to I wanna play by myself for hours. Oh my god. Yeah. So, you know what? I forgot to get some water. That sucks. For me. I mean, let's just complain about it. Let's spend like 10 minutes complaining about my lack of water as... Oh, we have to go back to the real world. Yeah, I think I have to talk to Merlot one more time, and then we leave. But, yeah. So, I was on the Iria Explorer, but I'm quitting that, and so now we're doing Shakespeare. Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet, I could finish in a day, pretty sure. I have like 5 hours to play, technically, although I don't think I could stare at this tiny screen for that long. So we got a bit, and we can do Shakespeare. And yeah, wow, I'm great. I'm great at this commentary thing. You know, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I came out to have a good time, and honestly, I feel so attacked right now. Do I have to read something? Do we have anything? Oh, we have our Hamlet script. I forgot this existed. Belvasile and Broken Belvasile. Only the Dragon Knight can blow the horn bulge. Oh, bugle. It's a bugle. Why did I say bulge? I probably said bulge in a video before. That's embarrassing. Okay. Speak with Fergus. Yeah, so I'm going to in my next few videos, I'm going to be recording Generations. I don't know how long I'm going to make the videos. Probably pretty long. Whatever that means. But, well, longer than anyone would willingly watch. Anyways. But I want to have it recorded, not only for like people who actually want to see it, but for myself as well. You know, I want to have it recorded. I want to have it down, um, and move on from the generations, and then we can start working on like shadow missions and doing fun stuff and actually progressing this character. I did not realize how old this character was. I have 60 rebirths. I'm on my 60th life. And I'm only level 3,514. And, like, dang. I didn't even realize I was 3.5k. Because, like, literally the last 500 levels, I've logged in for an hour. Done a daily shadow mission, because sometimes they're just so crappy that I do not want to do them. And then I do the saga mission, episode 10, if you could not tell by the boxes I have in my inventory. And then I log off. And I do that like twice every 8 days, or was doing that like twice every 8 days. Because I'd log in like at 8 days, and I'll be like, oh, I should rebirth. And then I'd get to like level 50, level 60 the next 2 days, and then I'd stop. And then 8 days later, log back in. And that's how it went for a while. And that's why I have absolutely no progress made from my last videos. I think I mentioned my goals earlier. My goal right now, I really want to do life skills, but I talked myself out of it. I said you need to finish your combat tab before you move on. Like, finish something before you move on. So next rebirth, I'm like, what did it just say? 23 hours? Yeah, I'm 23 hours into my rebirth. Next rebirth, I'm going to go into lances. I have all of the lance skills rank 1. I just do not have the master of counter, the windmill, or lance counter. So I need to get that. And then I'm done with lances. And then the rest is actually just melee combat. I've mastered all my archery skills. And I was gonna say something else. I don't think there is anything else in the combat tab besides lances, hand-to-hand combat, and bows. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, shall we? Yeah. So here's my combat tab. Yeah, bows. Oh, crisis, escape, and evasion. I think evasion is capped at like. It's capped at something, I believe. And then crisis, escape. Just gonna be using it. Yeah, lance counter rank 1, but far from mastered. I think it's probably gonna be the hardest one to master out of the lance skills. Although it's not. I'm not trying to give the impersonation that lance skills are hard to rank. But I think it's gonna take longer than the others. I mean, I don't know. People are like, this is a challenging video game, and it's hard for me to like say that this is challenging when I'm literally just pressing keys and clicking a mouse. But I guess it is. I mean, there are definitely accomplishments in video games. And I definitely feel accomplished when I do things. But I guess sometimes I just don't really feel like something is hard. That's a tangent, but I'm all about tangents. Y'all know this by now. Even if this is your first video of mine you're watching, you know I'm all about them tangents. You picked up Fergus's hammer from where the golem fell. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is finish Lance counter, and then all the rest of it is Spirit Bow Awakening. Ooh. Well, obviously I can't like force rank that, but I think well, I mean, I'm going to ignore it. But I don't know if I'm actually going to try and cap out my ego. For a while, I was really influenced by the ego weapon, but not feeling it right now. I am going to eventually get an ego capped, but I'm not going to spend like I used to back in the old days in Tarlac. I would like leave the computer on at night, and I'll like set an alarm for like every 2 hours. Like I friggin' lived for this game, and that was like with school, right? So I'd be like tired for school, and like I knew myself, like I'd only set 2 alarms because if I set a third alarm, I just wouldn't wake up for it. Like my body would just reject waking up for that alarm, and then I wouldn't wake up for my school alarm. And I actually was late to school twice, or not late to class, but late to school. Like I got there later than I normally wanted to, because of this game. Um, yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. But I think I have, and part of the reason I was talking about getting money is so that I could invest it to an ego or into skills, you know. I feel like I'm saying a lot. Anyways, that's gonna be the new word. What do I need to do now? Clear Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 4, Theater Mission. What I'm going to do... Oh yeah, what would be cool is, like, earning money to put into skills, you know? Like, I don't really care about gear right now. And it's not that I don't need it. Like, it's kind of like getting, like, new gear for a computer. Like, you can use the computer without the gear. But the point is, it's helpful. Like, it makes things a lot faster. So I'm definitely wanting to get good gear, per se. Although what that will be and for what class and how much I'll actually end up making towards that gear, how influenced and devoted I'll be due to time management, I do not know. But I'm going to focus on skills first. Because I've really never used Ninja. It's one of the ones I'm interested in. I do not think I'll stick with it just because I think the animation is stupid. I have not been one to be like, wow, that looks stupid or that game looks stupid based on the graphics or animations, but I just... Mabinogi is like emotional for me in a way, I guess. Like I get into the character that I'm playing. And you know, it's not really role play, but you get attached, you know? That's why lots of people don't want to like switch servers, and even if they haven't spent money, but they've spent time on this character. And they've grown with this character. And that's part of the reason I love this game so much, is because you can see progress throughout years of work if you wanted to, if you're that devoted. But Ninja is just, it's gross, I guess. It's just kind of gross. Fighter, ooh, that'll be fun. I have not used... Fighter was one of my favorite classes. Not necessarily for the combos, but just because of how versatile it is with other skills. Well, so I guess for the combos, but not necessarily fighter combos. Like I mean, Focus Fist is like short-range teleportation. Like it's extremely valuable, and same with Tumble. Like you can move with Fighter, you can sure as hell hit with Fighter. And I really like how not everyone uses it anymore, because, well, things are better, first off. But also, it felt like I would ruin other people's combos, and, you know, I'd do a drop kick, and I could aim my drop kick really well, because you're already close to the enemy. All you need to do is angle yourself, and they're stunned for ridiculous amounts of time. And so all you really needed to do was get to the other side of the body at most, and like 3 or 4 feet at most, and then bam, you have a drop kick that will annihilate a room. Uh, Granted, you have the stats for it. And then I got into like step. The first weapon I legitimately upgraded was bracer knuckles on my giant. I got all the upgrades and then red upgraded before it was guaranteed, and I got to step 3, and I stopped because I was too scared, even though I had tons of stones. And they're really not that rare. Like, you get them all the time, even excluding events. Like, if you do a good spam, you'll get like 3 or 4 in a day, or at least I would, anyways. Apparently, I have higher luck than a lot of people for red up stones, and it's ironic because that's the one thing like I literally do not use anymore. I don't. 18 seconds? Why is it giving me quests that take shorter than the cooldown for the feather? I don't understand. Can I use it now? Can I use it now? Can I use it? Ow, thank you. Yeah, so red. Yeah, red upgrade. Since it was a fighter, of course you're gonna red upgrade. Maybe you could red upgrade Merlin or blue upgrade Merlin for magic. Merlin knuckles. I always thought that was a really cool idea. However, I could never get the full-on Merlin knuckles. I did have it set up to buy it, but instead I bought my demonic fear shields, which actually is not on this character, like I was saying earlier. I bought that for 9 mil, which is actually worth it because I love shield combat. It's just gotta wait for like a revamp or something till the damage is actually worth anything anymore. And it's not that I necessarily. This brings up another point. It's not that I necessarily love shield combat. I love the movement. Like, you can charge and cancel charge, and you're right where you want to be. You're right where you want to be. And, you know, you can charge and just stop in between the enemies and windmill and assault slash, and then you've moved again, and you have plenty of time to set up another attack or switch to bow or anything you want to do. It's all about that charge. It's all about that charge. That's why I love Giant, is because I didn't need a weapon. Like, I could charge with Fighter. So there's 3 skills that could basically teleport me. But, humans, the biggest difference maker between me being a Giant and a human is that Giants don't have archery. And I literally could not deal with that. I could not play with a character that not only could you not use archery, but it would never be an option. I just couldn't deal with it. Click the old... Oh, it's the statue thing. Forgot about this. Yeah, these clouds like teleport. Speaking of teleportation. I don't think they're made properly or something. Or, I think they move faster than the server registers. Because at first I thought it was just an internet issue, and I was fine with that. Like my internet. But apparently it happens to pretty much everyone. So I guess it's a server issue. Or client server issue. Oh, I never checked this engine. Critical 1%. No, thank you. Yeah, so I have 6 double life skill potions. When does this expire? This doesn't expire? This one expires. This one's like a real one. Anyways, and then I have 3 double combat. I'm not going to use the double combat for lances. Geez. Yeah, I'll probably wait for another combat event and then whatever. By that time, if everything's mastered, then I don't really care. I mean, good, everything's mastered. But I'll probably pop it onto like, what's going to be hard? Bash might be hard, because you have to use it like 5,000 times. Rage Impact, just a lot of stamina. I could burn through potions, but it's not necessarily fun. Just go to Shillian Nature Reserve. Pop up a campfire. It's all good. It is all good. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Yeah, okay, so I rebirthed into medicine. I'll show you my bank. I'll show you my bank. And I'll show you the disposition I'm in. Well, first off, my inventory. Y'all have probably seen this. You probably paid more attention to this than I have. But I have 3 herb bags, right? 3. Which actually have a few base herbs. That's good. And then I have 4 Shillian, or I have 1 Hillwin and 4 ecology specimen bags. And they have some stuff in them. They got some stuff. I thought I had a lot more stuff. Oh no, because I made a whole bunch of high density mana bullets, which I sold a lot of them. And I have 2 Dauras. Neither of them are upgraded. This one's 100% proc. What the hell is this? Oh, uh-oh. I moved my screen. I moved my screen. Okay. And then Hillwin, which was given to me by a friend, which is very nice. You know who you are, and you saved my life. Many times. Many a time. Oh yeah, I could probably teleport now, but let me just show you my bank, and then we can talk about it. Herbs, 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 pages, herbs, and herbs. That's my whole bank account. Oh, and I have 960k. I said I had like 2 million earlier. No, I don't even have a mil on my bank account. Unable to use items. Oh, it's because I'm indoors, probably. And yeah, that's my life, is herbs. Herb is life. Probably be taken a different way. Ooh. Gotta yawn. Man, that's a sign that I have not commentated in a while, is yawning. Because I'm talking a lot. I talk all the time, though. People cannot shut me up. Recently. I used to not talk at all. Like, hardly ever. But then I got upset, because I was like, hey, if I don't talk a lot, then people will take what I say seriously, right? No, that's not how life works. So, now I just talk all the time. Say whatever the hell comes to my mind. And people giggle, and I'm like, I'm depressed, and my life is horrible. But you know what? It's great. It's great. No, my life is actually pretty good. I'm not depressed. I've actually been really happy for a change. If anyone knows me, you know I've had some issues, and I'm currently having some issues, health-wise. But life is pretty good. I'm probably wearing something that needs to be blessed. You know, the weapons I used to survive might be good to have blessed, but not gonna bother. I have mail. It probably annoys a lot of people. How much? Like, if you're watching this on your phone, on YouTube or something. Well, that's what I upload to. I expect you're watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on your phone, how annoying is this bar? Like, how big is that on the screen? I don't know. I'm probably pressing Alt. My mouse is probably the most annoying part. I see, like, people who do Mabinogi commentaries, or even Mabinogi videos, and you can't see their mouse. But on my recorder, I keep it there. Because because I like watching videos where you can see like where they're clicking, because then you'll see like something highlighted, or in a game like this, you'll see something highlighted or a button will be pressed, and you're like, how the hell did they press that button? It's like I can't see their mouse. And what do I need to do now? Speak with Malcolm? Malcolm's in tour, right? Do I need to teleport again? 2 minutes? Okay. I'm pausing it. Pausing it. Alrighty. So I realized that that last cut, we're at 35 minutes in recording, so I'm actually gonna pause it. Or, well, stop this video, because this tyranny has gone on long enough. I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I'll actually be back and record another video. That does not mean if you're watching this one that the other video is gonna be uploaded soon, because I'm actually I think I don't know if I actually talked about hardware earlier, or I was just using it as an analogy, but I'm gonna do some stuff with my computer. I have a laptop, so I'm just gonna. If you just heard a lot of noise, it's because I literally just flipped over my computer. But you can actually. I have a Lenovo ThinkPad, and it's been having some issues. And you can actually, on my version, my dad bought it, and he was given to me for my birthday. But he bought it with the ability to like take off the back, and you can actually fix stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to replace the CD drive with like a SSD, and get it a bit faster, but that'll be in the next couple days. But I'm also going to clean a whole bunch of stuff off the computer, because I've gotten some pretty bad adware on my computer, and the last thing I downloaded before the adware occurred was Mabinogi, and then the only thing, because I had to reinstall it because mods. However, I did not install new mods. And then the thing I downloaded after, the only thing I downloaded after the adware popped up, was that not Malcolm? Who was that? Who the hell is Malcolm? Who the hell is Malcolm? Oh, he's the general shop person, right? Yeah, he's a general shop, man. I knew that. I've gotten really bad adware, and I uninstalled. I actually had an adware program on my computer, and I uninstalled it, and it fixed the problem for a while. But then it came back, and I did not know why. But I had the exact same program on my computer. Do I just need a small gem? Yeah, I just need a small gem. Not a green one. But, yeah, and I had the same program on my computer. And then now, there's a whole bunch of adware on my computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe it off. And I'm not going to actually wipe, like, my hard drive or anything. Because I can't really. I mean, I have versions that I can back up to. But I don't think it'll help backing up my computer now, because I think it's kind of inside the computer. So if I back it up now and then wipe it off, if I start pulling programs that I had, chances are I'm just going to get an infected program and mess it up. Probably, because I'm not very smart. I mean, I know my way around a computer. I even know how to code a little bit, but I'm not a smart person. Or you know how people, like, I actually have to try to get to program and stuff. You know, some people are just natural at it, but my brain just does not think like that. My brain, like, I can solve issues intuitively if they're basic, but anytime it gets complicated, no. So I'm gonna do a lot of work, and then if I fix it, I already have an SSD that'll work with this, and the fan inside my laptop I think is maybe caught or broken, so I'm also gonna get a replacement for that, and and get more memory. This computer has good memory, but not to record and actually edit the videos I'm making. Uh, I'm gonna get something that'll hold it. You know, I could just get or I can't really use a USB because for my mic I have a USB, and then for my mouse and my laptop both are two other USB, and that takes up all three USB ports on my computer. And then I'm also going to look into getting another HDMI cord, which they cost like $2, the ones I need. But I actually need to order it because I'm not spending like $20 on a whatever they call it, just an HDMI that is $2 online with maybe another $2 for shipping. You know, the $4 total or five total, and it's $20 at Best Buy. Like that's literally a fourth of the cost. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. No real maintenance, nothing really important. But I don't know when the next video is gonna be out. This one I'm gonna render right away, and then upload tonight while I'm sleeping. And then the next video should be in about 3 days after that. So yeah. Anyways, that was the longest tangent ever, and I'm just waiting on the feather again. I'm going to go for a walk. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have watched to this point, I'm going to ask something of you. I normally don't like asking things of people, but if you would tell me what you want to see, that would be amazing. Because I'm really up for doing anything. There's nothing in Mabinogi that I really don't enjoy. It's just the reason why I don't do it is because I don't feel like it's efficient. But I'll do something that's inefficient if you guys want it from me. You know, I'll do a random shadow mission, sure. Challenge runs, I'm not really good enough to do a challenge run. I don't think. But, you know, just let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.